How the heck are you, everybody? I am Fastidious. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing Demonic Crusade. I have yet to cover this, even though it came out nearly 2 weeks ago. But as you can see, today's June the 3rd. We have 2.5 weeks left. We have 17 days left. So I thought, I've been doing the daily challenges. I know how, I think, the most free-to-play way from the testing I have done to beat the Nightmare Challenge. So I want to show you guys that right now. How do you beat the daily challenge difficulty level Nightmare with as few golds as possible and all that good stuff? So for some reason, I logged on today to do my auto fight. This is why I'm doing it today of all days, and my auto fight was gone. I have no idea why. I've done it for, I don't know, at least the past week. It took a couple days to unlock Nightmare, but it was gone. So I was like, all right, let's do it manual, live in a video. I'll show you guys how I get it done. I actually been playing and I just canceled the fight right when I'm about to win to try to find like the most free-to-play version. As you can see, I have very high BP. I can't so control that. I could start stripping my heroes so that when they affiliate to my soldiers, it would be less. But I can tell you, for sure less would work. For sure less would work. And the key thing is I want to get as many of these golds out of my team as possible. My original clearance, I think, I certainly had this guy over here, the Demon Soldier, Knight of Destruction. He's amazing, incredible. Even though he's a fighter, he's really like a tank. He kind of does everything. And then I love this guy, this Black Mage over here, the Bookkeeper. He's incredible. I took them out, and I replaced, who else did I bring in? I brought in the Fallen Templar for the Knight of Destruction, and I brought in these little girls, the red girls, the Shadowcaster fighters. They're very good. They hit really hard. I brought them in for these mages. All that you really need, gold-wise, is this guy right here, and absolutely he would work at level 1. It's all really about timing. This is the Lightning Guard. He's like the flying guy that deals some really nice damage. Mine happens to be level 3, but I think the key thing is make this guy your top affiliation so he can hit really hard. That's kind of it. You need enough BP and enough levels on the rest that they have some general tankiness. I find putting this one second, the Shadowcaster, is nice because she could die. I'm going to release them as they come in twos, and I'll release those twos in a pair, so it'll be 4 all at once. You can see the HP and defense isn't bad in the magic res, but it's not that good. I mean, we need them to not die, and that's basically it. Then it just comes down to timing, and then the key thing will be at the end, we're going to unload these guys, the Merkling Menace. I never knew what these were called. The Epic Fly guys, and they come in pairs as well, and we'll deploy a pair of pairs at the same time, so it'll be 4 at once, and as long as the timing is good, we should be good to go.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
So let's get into it. I'll go over, actually, you know, we've basically showed everything. Let me just show you level 3, level 2, level 4, level 2, level 4. Affiliations, you can see. I guess I can very just quickly show you. So this is affiliated with my Silas. You know, you can just see the general BP. This is affiliated here. You can see it all here. So the Scale Skin Shaman, this is the healer guy. It's with my 96k BP Zeal 2. I think you could get away with much lower BPs. My Silas, 97k with the Lightning Guard. Then the fighter guys, the Shadowcasters with my Cetrum, 98. It's weird that I did quick affiliate and it lined up that way, but whatever. The Merkling Menaces are with my Arrogance at 93. Then my Calypso at 92 is with the Fallen Templar. These are the 5 that we're going to bring in. I guess I can click quick affiliate one final time. Okay, yeah, they probably switched these two. Doesn't matter, and you certainly do not need this level of BP. It's going to come down to timings. So let's get into the battle, and let me show you what to do. All right, let us enter. So, step numero uno, you wait for a second. I'm also going to go heavily into breaking down like the super slow-mo technique to deploy 2 things simultaneously. So like 2 deploys at the same time. A lot of you probably already know what I'm talking about, but maybe a couple of you don't. Let me know if you didn't in the comments. This is a great trick for GVG and now for these demon challenges, the Demonic Crusade challenges. So it all makes sense in a second. Let's wait till this is at about 10 cost. This is good. Let's deploy our first Fallen Templar, and then behind right here we can deploy... Actually, I'll show you the trick already. When we hit 6, click on one of the enemy units, so one of the heroes. So, you know, we're the bad guys here, so we control the soldiers. Click on one of the heroes, and you'll enter this super slow-mo mode, right? You can still deploy in super slow-mo mode. So let's deploy both of our Scale Skin Shaman, both of our healers at the same time, and they're basically stacked on top of each other. A lot of creators, I'm sure, have covered this. I don't know if I ever explicitly had, but basically now they're perfectly stacked, so they're going to do everything nearly in unison. They're nearly stride for stride. Because of that, you'll get your heals at the same time. And what's really important is you do this with your DPS, and you get all your DPS hitting at the same time. So you get, big hits simultaneously, which will allow, ideally, hard enough hits that the whatever hero you're attacking with your soldiers dies before they're healed back up. That's the real thinking. It does help with the healers, though, I've found. So you can see we're getting higher here. Once we hit 5, we can get another Fallen Templar down. Now we're going to wait until we have 8 costs, so we can do the simultaneous trick again by deploying both pairs, so all 4 total Shadowcasters at the same time. You can see we're barely holding on here, but Nyx just finished ulting. The healers should heal back up. Now we hit 8. We click on. We double deploy. You can see they're basically like mirrors on top of each other. We need the Shaman to not be frozen and to start healing. You can see taking a while for Nyx's ult to come back up, so no huge issue there. And now what we're going to do, come on, heal up, guys. This guy's not getting healed, but I think we'll be okay. Nyx does take a long time to come back around. So now we should be able to pick off Constance, which will help. And now we're basically waiting for 10 costs so I can double deploy again my Lightning Guards. So now we're breaking through. Let's wait. Click on Gwendolyn here. We don't really care about killing Gwendolyn. It might happen. Sometimes I kill her, sometimes I don't. What we care about is just that, we can eventually get through and make it through. We might have even gotten through too fast. It's possible, but I think we should be okay as long as we nail the timing on these Merklings down here. So you can see we can throw on 2x here. Now we actually did take out Gwendolyn. That's because we'd already taken out the tanks, thanks to the Shadowcasters. And now the trick. This is the big trick I found, because I failed this and I've succeeded with its exact comp. So what is the trick? The trick is Valkyra. So Valkyra, whatever, Valk. The trick with Valk is, even though it doesn't say it in her kit, when she's ulting, she can hit aerial units. So you need to make sure she's not ulting when these guys come around. So right about now, when she's got 15 time left, we're going to deploy them. They take a little while to get over there, but we'll double deploy them again, so we've got basically 4 altogether. And hopefully, if it lines up, she won't be able to get her ult up fast enough, and all 4 of these guys will just go right through, because no one else will be able to hit them. You can see there was a little Praetus action happening, which is crazy that can happen after he dies. But look at that. We're going to get our Lightning Guards through, and now we just need one of these guys to squeeze through, and no one here can hit aerial units. It's as simple as that. They've got Eunomia over here for some heals. Hearts is tanking. Thalon obviously can't hit aerials. And then it's just Valkyra. I don't know why I'm saying Valkyra. Valkyra. It's just Valk because we took out Praetus and all that stuff. Obviously, we had already killed Nyx, and these guys are all just going to go straight through. Doesn't matter. Skadoosh. Nightmare Challenge in the books, baby. Let's go. I don't know why I can't pronounce Valk's name. Valkyra. That's definitely how I think it's said. So there you go. I guess you can see there's your daily rewards. You get fragments of the new guys. Then 2 old guys will get some fragments of. I highly suggest doing this. If you think you're like darned close, but the BP's holding you back, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I might have suggestions on how to tinker with it. I can tell you substitutions really quickly right now as well. But what I wanted to say, if you're curious, here's the damage. You can see it's all coming from the Shadowcaster and the Lightning Guard, but damage doesn't matter too much. The reason the Lightning Guard is so important is because we need the Lightning Guard to pick off Nyx, but most importantly, kill Praetus, and that's kind of it. Once Praetus is dead, no one else is going to be hitting our aerials, assuming you've also killed Nyx. And then it's just marching through with those guys and timing it out that Valk is not ulting, cannot kill them, and they just crash through. So you can see we kind of nailed it. BP, this was overkill, absolutely. So I really hope this helps you guys. I guess we can see their enemies too. You can see Praetus is just such a menace. Thalon does really cool stuff too. I don't think Thalon can hit the aerial units, but let me know in the comments if he can. Regardless, as long as he's not ulting, it's fine, and that is very easy to control. For me, the trick really is Valk, because even though it doesn't say it, when she's ulting, she can hit aerials, and that'll throw your whole thing off, because those Merklings do not have very, very high defenses. I can actually show you that really quickly right now. They're not going to let me re-enter the fight. Awesome. Can I go in this one? Sure. I'll get to see them here. I'll show you these guys' stats. Actually, it's not bad. Again, it's never bad, but to me, it feels like they just get melted. So it's A, B, B on HP, defense, and magic res, respectively. So who would be good substitutions? Like I said, I think a better version of the Fallen Templar would be the Knight of Destruction. The cost is a little harder, but the Knight of Destruction is really cool because it can hit really hard, and it's really good both in terms of HP, it's S, and then it's strong against defense and magic res. The cool thing with the Fallen Templar is that's why I use the Fallen Templar over the Pharaoh Guard. If you guys are used to using the Pharaoh Guard, extremely high defense, not very good magic res, right? So it dies pretty quickly when it does get a big hit from Praetus, and certainly when it makes it over towards Valk and towards Thalon. but really good defense, and that's against physical damage, so that survives very well against Nyx. The Pharaoh Guard has lower defense but really high magic res, but not as good against Nyx, so that's why we didn't bring that. The Knight of Destruction is kind of a best of both worlds. It's slightly worse than the others at their best category, but it's pretty even and just steady, and does really nice damage as well. So that's a good sub. I actually, in my opinion, I think the over here, the Shadowcaster works just as well. You see, mine's only level 2, just as well as my Bookkeeper over here, but the Bookkeeper is really nice. Low defense, which is annoying, so it can die to Nyx, but that's why we do it toward the end. But it hits really hard, and the AoE is really good. It kills constants like right away. Aside from that, I think everyone, you'll have the rest if you farmed it all. Some of you guys might look at my Demon Soldiers, my affiliation, and think it's really good. Some of you guys might look at it and think it's really bad. I think it's probably somewhere in the middle for an endgame player, but you can definitely get away with a lot less. Also, this strategy absolutely would work for the lower challenges as well. So guys, I really hope that helps you. I've been Fastidious. If you like my stuff, like it. Get in the comments, ask me any questions you have. I'll try to be as available as possible. I'm about to hit the road tomorrow. I'll be on the road for 9 straight days, driving out west to our new house in Utah. So wish us luck. I'll try to get one more video out today. We shall see. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon.
Fastidious.